And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherard Show. I am your host, Sherard, live on location in Hollywood, California, having a wonderful time talking about why I never gave up. If you missed my last segment, I was speaking about the 5 reasons why I never gave up. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from why you never gave up. Or if you were teeter-tottering on giving up, what pushed you over the edge to say, you know what, I can still do this. We're speaking to 3 very special guests who stopped by the show. They're all in their own respective genres, but they all have been very, very successful. Now, this is funny because, ladies and gentlemen, at the first glance, you're going to think I have Molly Curum up here from First Take. You're going to think I have Blair Underwood up here. And then you're going to think I have Cedric Entertainer up here. But, ladies and gentlemen, these are not them. They're very successful in their own right. So, first one we're going to introduce to the Sherard Show is Alyssa. Alyssa, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
You doing okay?
Oh, yeah. It's fun.
Good to have you on the show. Now, incidentally, Alyssa had driven all the way to from San Diego to be on the Sherard Show, so I'm quite honored. How was your drive?
It was good. I was surprised, but it's really pretty good. I don't know on the way back, so we'll see about that.
Very good, but it's going to be well worth the trip on back, guaranteed. And then a gentleman to my right, he's a young guy, young entrepreneur, as well as a gifted artist, and he stopped by the Sherard Show today. Mr. Philip Jackson, welcome. How are you, sir?
Thank you, sir. I'm doing well.
Doing all right?
Yes, sir.
He is an old soul, just a young man, but very articulate, very intelligent. And then we have an iconic individual. This man is a gifted musician. He's a Grammy-nominated and winning performer. He's also written for the Temptations, and they won a Grammy. And he stopped by the Sherard Show and graced us with his presence. Mr. Dennis Nelson, welcome to the Sherard Show. How are you, sir?
Good. Better known as Blair Underwood.
He's cleaner than the Board of Health. So now, let me first toss this out to you, Alyssa. Now, Alyssa, tell everybody, how long have you been a model?
The past 2 years.
Past 2 years. Now, what inspired or what got you into being a model?
First of all, because I'm cute. I'm just kidding.
Wow, I know what kind of pie she likes eating. Humble pie, huh?
Really humble. No, I know what I can do, and I love to transfer what I feel through the camera. So it's a passion I always have before, but now I'm just exploring the modeling. I've been doing fitness, but now it's time to, say cheese.
So you're enjoying the ride thus far, is that right?
Yes.
Now, what were you doing before you started modeling 2 years ago?
Well, I was a international fitness presenter, traveling a lot, doing events. I also own a fitness brand.
Oh, wow. Now,
Here, United States important. Only for now. We'll see later. It's called Fit for Drums USA. So we have drums, we have music, we move, we burn calories.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Now we were talking previously, and you were saying that you're an African American and Italian mix.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Not Latina.
No.
Sorry.
Okay. So people think they come up to you speaking Spanish all the time.
Yes,
Right?
I think I'm lying. I say, no, I don't speak Spanish. Like,
speak
yeah,
Italian.
right. It's like,
Now, with your career, I know it's pretty new in terms of what you've done,
Yes.
but have you ever had moments that you wanted to give up?
all the time.
And what's kept you going?
Well, because I know those that have success, they have to work hard every single day. It's like a roller coaster. So, nothing is easy in this life. You got to work for it. So, and also the passion what I have, it could be fitness, could be modeling. It kind of keeps me going, on and on. Even though I got my days, believe me.
We all do, and I appreciate that insight in terms of that. Now, we're going to kick it off to you, Philip. Now, Philip, you're an artist, is that correct?
That's correct.
And now, tell everybody back home, what is it? What's the instrument you play?
I don't play instruments.
You're a singer?
I'm actually a recording artist. I'm a rapper.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
Yes, sir.
now, I'll let you know, I'm a rapper too, but it's usually around Christmas time. I can wrap them gifts up. Is that the kind of rapper you are?
Yeah, nah, definitely not.
No, so-
like where my passion comes from, where my art is truly within, like from the heart. So it's like, and with that being said, it's definitely undeniable, like for what I put out to the masses to hear. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not nothing, no corny or anything. So some people are gonna feel, some people are not gonna feel, but it's definitely passionate about my craft.
So when you get to writing something, you're very passionate about it. So if you do it, like if you have a 15-song CD, every song that's written is something you were passionate about?
Definitely.
Wow. So now, when did the bug hit you, or when did you know that you were a gifted artist?
Well, I've always been writing and doodling and stuff, but like when I became confident with it, is once I actually recorded, started putting things on SoundCloud, and started getting feedback. You know what I mean? And this isn't just feedback from family and friends. This is from people in different states and even across in different countries as well.
Wow. Now, what are the kind of sounds that you really like, that gets you, that inspires you? You like the current age? You like Dusties? What is it?
All right, so the main artist who inspires me right now, I would say, is probably Nas. So like, it's definitely like, it's like telling a story within the rhymes, and it's just like something you can feel, or like people can relate to. Somebody may be going through a situation or something, and it's cool because like this is about perseverance. I have a music video and a single out. It's actually out on iTunes as well. It's called City of Perseverance. It's an uplifting song.
So this is for those who may feel like they want to give up?
Yeah, definitely. Because that's why I was on a point where I felt like, I'm doing this and like I'm dedicating all my time into it. And it's just like I didn't feel like it wasn't moving fast enough, or I wasn't getting the response that I wanted and stuff. So I just wrote the song. And it got a lot. That's probably like one of the hottest ones I have out.
That is pretty awesome. So
Definitely.
We can see it on SoundCloud?
Yes, sir.
Now tell everybody again, what's the title of it?
City of Perseverance.
City of Perseverance. Now, this man has persevered. That is usually a term you only see in the Bible, persevere. But it's good to know what it means. And it means just to keep going and keep pushing on, even when it doesn't make sense to keep pushing on. So I'm glad that you keep rolling on. And we'll have more with you in a moment.
Yes,
now
sir.
we're going to take it over to the iconic gentleman. This man is so popular. I mean, he has a CD out, and he's always performing. And it's amazing he was able to stop by the Sherard Show today, Mr. Dennis Nelson. So let's start first with you. Mr. Nelson, how are you this afternoon?
I'm doing good. I'm giving up. I'm giving up right
No,
now.
you're not. No,
I'm
you're
giving
not.
up. I was just downtown thinking about jumping off one of the buildings. I just want to give up.
Now, tell me, what would you want to give up on? I mean, you're a hit maker. You perform all the time. You've won Grammys. You've written for major groups that have won Grammys. What do you want to give up on?
Well, the music portion of my life was pretty much real easy. That came to me very easy. I guess you can think about it like, putting a basketball in like Michael Jordan's hands. So when they gave me the guitar, that was easy. But 10 years ago, I got into filming, and I wrote a TV show, and then I just finished the movie. And the hardest part for me that makes me want to give up is that, marketing.
Really?
Yeah, the marketing portion of it. Because, I did everything I needed to do in terms of writing the script and the actors and actually even editing the movie. It was great. And then when it came time to putting it out in marketing, I was like, oh, wow, I got to do that,
And that's very, very expensive.
It's very expensive, but, nowadays, because of social media and everything's online, you can distribute your product, yourself.
Right.
But still, it's a lot of work. So I just want to give up.
No. Now, ladies and gentlemen, he's being very facetious. Now, for those who've just joined the Sherard Show this afternoon, we're talking about why we never gave up, even when the odds were against us.
That's right.
Now, isn't it amazing? Have we ever suffered through this? And I'll kick it to you, Alyssa, first. Have you ever walked like into CVS or a bookstore and saw somebody in a cover of a magazine? You're like, now, what is she doing in the magazine? If she's on it, I know I can do this. Have you ever felt that way?
All the time.
So it puts you in a spot like, okay, now, wait a minute. I'm sweeping floors, and she's making all this money on the cover of a magazine. You ever felt that way?
Yes, all the time.
Now, what about you? Have you ever felt that way, Philip? You heard somebody's music, and you said, wait a minute, now, they're buying this in the millions.
Definitely.
And I'm sitting up here having something that I'm putting all my passion in, and nobody knows or nobody's buying. You ever felt that way?
Definitely.
Now, how do you deal with that, or what keeps you going when you hear something like that, or when you feel like that? We'll start with you, Alyssa.
Well, like you just said, perseverance. You have to do it until you get it. When I see those beautiful ladies, sometimes they just got lucky. But I'm pretty sure they're very talented. But like you said, you have to persevere. If this is your passion, you gotta do it until you're gonna get it, and that's what motivates me.
Now, what about you, Dennis? Now, you see all these. I mean, think about now. When did you first win your first Grammy?
It was in 2000 for Irresistible. The record was a Temptation. We had been recording a lot, and then it just came out of nowhere that they won the, getting the phone call from. It was pretty awesome because at some point in your life you feel like being a musician, like I want to win a Grammy, but then you let it go, and things always happen when you're not pushing anymore.
That's right.
That's when it always happens. So it's like for me, it was pretty awesome. My first big project was with Robert Palmer. Remember when he did Addicted to Love?
Oh yeah, oh
And
yeah.
so that went platinum and gold. So I think people shouldn't give up, because if you do a project, and let's say you're doing a CD and you sell one CD, so why can't you sell 100,000 CDs? Because if you sell that first one, that means somebody like it, and you only just like getting a record deal. They have all these labels out here. You only need one, a network or whoever, to say I like it.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And you know, it's amazing because I have my thoughts on it, and I have my days in terms of that, and this is more I'll talk about in my next segment. So when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we're kind of talk about more about why I never gave up, and some advice I want to see you three give to the audience back home who are watching about why they shouldn't give up. So we'll be right back right after this.